Welcome to my very first video. Today we're going to be doing a very easy daytime look, and there will be a part 2 coming up, so be on the lookout for that, where we're going to take this look into an evening look. So I've already applied my primer and my foundation, and I'm going in with my concealer, which is the L'Oreal True Match Concealer. I'm in Fair Light, and I put a generous amount of this under my eye. I do that because I do have very dark circles under my eyes. So I apply this to all the high points of my face where the light would naturally just highlight your face. And then I also go in with Urban Decay's Naked Skin Coloring Correcting Fluid. I do this in pink because I find that really brightens up the areas around my eyes. Then I'm just taking a very stiff brush, and this one I'm tapping in lightly. When I get under my eyes there and up around the top, I'm very, very careful. I'm gently patting, and I really don't want to bring this up onto my nose, just along the sides, because I am going to go back in and contour my nose later on. So again, just tapping motions. I know it looks a little weird right now, but trust me, it's going to work out. Now I take my beauty blender, and I have this nice and damp. I'm just going ahead and pressing that all in, and that's helping to pick up any of the extra concealer that I had on. Next step is I take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm using just a dupe for the oval brushes, and I'm lightly tapping that into my skin, all the areas where I put the concealer on. Now I'm picking up a bigger brush from the set, and I'm going in and doing the same thing, but I'm also just setting all of my foundation because I don't want this to move. And this really helps set everything, so it helps alleviate the wrinkles and fine lines. On to contouring. So I'm going to use my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and my e.l.f. contouring brush. First I'm going to go in along my jawline, and I do have kind of the little jowl that hangs down, which I hate. So I like to contour along my neck. I'm making a very straight line. I'm going to go in and buff that out. I'm using a little bit more of a fluffy brush. This is by Isabella Phantom. Wasn't able to find a link for this, but I do have all the products listed down below in the description box. So I'm just kind of buffing that out. Now I'm going into my actual cheeks, and I am contouring, making that a very strong line. And then I like to also contour the sides of my nose. My nose is a little wider when it gets down to about the bottom part and not up top, so I only contour right along about midway down to the bottom. And then I take that same Isabella brush and I go in and I just buff everything out. Sorry, I just had to smell that because it smells like chocolate, but that is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder in Blonde. I'm taking that around kind of a C shape, so I'm doing right above my cheekbones and then up onto my forehead along the sides of my eyes. So I'm going in a C shape on both sides, and then I'm also taking that down onto my neck. I just want to make sure that I really blend out all of that bronzer. Now I am taking my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in Precious Petals. And I'm just lightly dusting that over my high cheekbones, and I'm doing that with my Luxie Tapered Highlighter Brush, and that is number 522. And now I'm taking another Wet n Wild product, which is the Color Con Blush. This is apricot in the middle. It's a very, very pretty color. It blends out perfectly. And then because we don't blush just in one color, I like to take a second color, which for this is the Maybelline Fit Me Blush in Light Rose. I just like to put a little bit of that on the apples of my cheek. Gives a more natural look. Onto the brows. I love this Wonder Brow. It is phenomenal. As you can see, it comes with a brush, but I like to take a angled brush, and I get a more precise line. And what I do is I first go in with that, and I just start coloring in the brows, and then I take the spoolie end of my brush and just brush that through. And I just continue to go down, and as you can see, I really don't have many lashes there at the tail end of my brow. So I start underneath, and then I comb everything up, and then I comb it all down, and I go along the top and carve that out a little bit more. So I'm just going for a very natural look here. Again, this is a daytime look. So last but not least, I move on and I take my Sonia Kouchak stippling brush, and I just go one more time quickly around the face. And I take my Maybelline Master Fix setting spray and do just a quick spritz of that. Now I'm going to take my Z palette, which has all my Makeup Beat colors. I'm zooming it in a little bit better here so you can see closer. And the colors I'm using this is Fresh. It's really kind of a natural skin color for me, and it just helps all of the other shadows that I put in my eyes just sit a little bit better. Now I'm taking my Bigillion Tools Tapered Blending Brush. This is number 785, and I am going in with the color Peach Smoothie. And because I do have a bit of a hooded eye, I like to make sure that I bring that up above the crease. So if I'm looking directly straight up like that, you can see on my left eye, your right eye that you're seeing, you can actually see the product up above. So you want to take it up a little bit of the crease, and I'm just doing that in a dome shape. Next, I'm going in with another Bigillion Tools, and this is a pencil brush, and this is number 780. And I'm taking the color Creme Brulee, which is just a warm brown, and I'm kind of emphasizing my crease because of the fact that I do have that hooded eye look there. So as you can see, again, it really helps define that, and you can see my crease a lot better instead of just the hood. Now I'm taking another pencil brush, and I am going back in with the Peach Smoothie, and I'm lightly putting that under my eyes. And then I'm following up with a very, very tiny brush, and I'm going in with the Creme Brulee after that, just to kind of darken it up a little bit. And very last, I'm going in with the color Cocoa Bear. And this is a great color. It's just the perfect brown for me. It really makes my eyes pop out and really look blue. I'll take a little bit along my upper lash line because I really want my lashes to appear dark. So once I put mascara on, having that as my liner helps out. And then I'm going to go to the lid, and I am just using a flat brush for that. And I'm using the color Vanilla Bean all over my lid. And then I'm going to take that lightly right underneath my brow just to kind of highlight the arch area and also the inner corner of my eyes. So we're now done with the shadows. I'm going to curl my eyelashes here real quick. I do not have the world's longest eyelashes, so anything I can do to help them out is great by me. So I just give a few quick pumps using my eyelash curler. I love this one. It really helps out so that I don't get my eyes pinched in any way. And then I like to comb them out again real quick because sometimes when I curl them, I kind of get some of the eyelashes wonky. So let's go in with my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I'm going to do a light coat at first, and then I'll be going in with a second coat after that one dries. But I love this one. I love the shape of the brush. I like how quickly it dries. It doesn't smudge on me. It's just awesome. I have tried so many different mascaras, and this is by far my favorite. I always like to start with my lower lashes because I find if I do my top lashes first, then I tend to get the mascara all over my upper lid because I'm then going into the lower lash and it just gets all over the place. But also make sure that you get all of the excess mascara off the very tip of that before you go in and put any on. That'll really help make sure that you don't get it all over your eyes in any way. And if you do make a mistake and get some mascara on you, don't freak out. Let it dry. Don't try and take it off at first, just let it dry, and then you can easily go in after that and it'll just flake right off. So there, we've got the lashes done. Let's move on to those lips. Today I'm going to be using the NYX Retractable Lip Liner, and that is in Nude Pink. And I do not line my lips outside the line. I just stay within my natural lip line. You do whatever you want, however you want it to look, that's fine. But I generally take that in, and then I color all my lips in. And now I'm going to be going in with the Milani. This is their Amore Matte Lip Cream, and I tell you, this stuff is phenomenal. It smells like vanilla. It just smells yummy, and it feels so good and so hydrating on the lips. It's not drying at all. This is in the color Precious, and I just love it. I think it looks great. So one more smack of the lips, we'll spray a little bit more of the Master Fix setting spray, and here is the final look. So I've managed to take this from a no makeup look. Here's a daytime look that's going to be fine for anything, going to work, running to the store, whatever you want to do. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave me a note below. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to follow me on social media, here's how to find me. Everything's at Karen Renee Beauty. Bye-bye.